The evolution of electric vehicles, EVs, can be traced back to the early 19th century, when Thomas Davenport, an American inventor, built one of the first known electric cars. However, it wasn't until the turn of the 20th century that electric cars began to gain popularity, with companies such as Detroit Electric and Baker Electric producing vehicles for consumer use. In the early 1900s, EVs were actually more popular than gasoline-powered cars, due to their quiet operation and lack of emissions. However, the discovery of vast reserves of oil and the development of the internal combustion engine led to a decline in the popularity of EVs. In the 1960s and 1970s, there was renewed interest in EVs as a result of the oil crisis and concerns about air pollution. However, the high cost and limited range of these vehicles meant that they were not widely adopted. It wasn't until the 21st century that EVs began to gain mainstream acceptance. The development of lithium-ion batteries, which are more energy-dense and have a longer lifespan than previous battery technologies, has greatly improved the performance and range of EVs. In addition, advances in materials science, manufacturing processes, and computer technology have led to the development of smaller, more efficient motors and controllers, further improving the performance and cost-effectiveness of EVs. The increasing awareness of the environmental impact of transportation has also played a role in the rise of EVs, as governments around the world set increasingly ambitious targets for reducing carbon emissions. Many are offering incentives for the purchase of EVs, such as tax credits and access to carpool lanes. The production of EVs has also increased, with major car manufacturers such as Tesla, Nissan, BMW, and others introducing new models and investing in EV production. In 2020, EVs' market share reached 2.6% of new cars sold globally. Despite these advances, there are still some challenges to be overcome in order for EVs to fully replace gasoline-powered cars. One of the biggest challenges is the lack of infrastructure for charging EVs, particularly in rural areas. Additionally, the cost of batteries remains high, and the recycling of used batteries is still in its infancy. However, with advances in battery technology and the increasing demand for sustainable transportation, it is likely that the adoption of EVs will continue to grow in the coming years. In conclusion, the evolution of electric vehicles has been a gradual process, with many setbacks and challenges along the way. But with the advancements in technology and increasing demand for sustainable transportation, it is clear that the future of the automobile industry is electric.